Published 0002 EDT, the 17th of October 2017. Updated 0002 EDT, the 17th of October 2017. While a gecko might not seem like the most glamorous or photogenic of creatures, one little lizard is defying convention to prove it does indeed possess some serious star quality in front of the camera. In a hilarious image, which was originally posted on Reddit and has since gone on to gain viral fame across the web, the small creature can be seen pulling quite the provocative pose, standing up on its hind legs and leaning at a very saucy angle, its arms placed up on the glass of its cage. To add even more entertainment to the already comical snap, the gecko actually appears to be flashing a come-hither stare at whoever was behind the lens at the time. But while the original image offers a pretty funny feast for the eyes, the internet's most enthusiastic Photoshop fans were not content to simply let it exist in its initial form, instead choosing to edit the sassy gecko into all manner of other hilarious scenes. From a Star Wars clip to Drake's Hotline Bling music video, Bored Panda invited would-be photo editors to do their worst or their best, sharing the best options online in a hilarious gallery, from which FEMAIL picked the most entertaining examples. The photo that started it all, the original photo of the photogenic gecko striking a pose found on Reddit a few years ago. The classy wedding intruder geckos love to celebrate too, which is exactly what this lizard does in this old black and white photo. Welcome to the Dark Side Channel. Star Wars. This photo shows the gecko trying out for a role as a stormtrooper. Geckos, even tiny reptile creatures, can wreak havoc on a city, as seen in this photo, complete with eye lasers shimmering gecko. This gecko's pose is so dazzling that there had to be a picture to depict its brilliance. Thou shall not be named this time. The gecko channels Lord Voldemort and his dark magic in a Harry Potter rendition. Travolta vs. Lizard. It's hard to tell who commands the spotlight more between John in Saturday Night Fever and the gecko on the right. Surprise. Not only was the Photoshop itself a surprise, but the setting too. Now that's a birthday no one will ever forget. Taxi please. The streets of New York City are no place for a gecko, which is why the reptilian diva needs to hail a cab. Lilo Stitch and Gecko. The lizard would cut and pasted into the children's movie Lilo Stitch, complete with a hula skirt pole dancing gecko. The little creature knows how to strike a pose, whether it be for the camera or an audience space. Gecko. The gecko's image was cut onto an image of the universe just to show how that the gecko is in fact out of this world. Sparkle and pose. The only proper place for a photogenic gecko is surrounded by loads of glitter. Hotline gecko. Singer Drake barely meets anyone's radar when surrounded by not one but two glamorous geckos, rebellious and fabulous. The gecko isn't afraid to get its claws dirty and look going, doing it in this photo, showing the lizard flying through the air on a four-wheeler move over Dumbledore. Another Harry Potter Photoshop, but because the gecko is so versatile, it's now shown as Dumbledore. Let's dance. If the photogenic gecko asked you to dance, the only option is to say yes and step aside to let the lizard show its moves. Even geckos like to party, don't be fooled by the drunk demeanor. This gecko is still fabulous. Cat got your tongue. The feline in the photo was so taken aback by the little creature that it couldn't handle being in its presence.